Hey guys, how's it going? I just want to share with you a project that I've been working on together with members of the EQ3D community. And you guessed it, based on the background and the thumbnail, it is an EQ3D card game. Now in this card game you use players as heroes and you use them together with equipment cards and class cards to defeat your opponent. Now before I get into the specifics, the mechanics, how this game works, I just want to give a shout out to Magic Miner. He is the one that designed the template and it was taking off a lot on the Facebook community. The template has since been edited by Parzival but Diff and myself, and we've been all working together and brainstorming how we could just make this a little bit more fun and interactive for members of the community. Okay, so those were the player cards. Let me show you some of the equipment cards or spell cards, for lack of better words, that we were working on. These spell cards will help you turn the tides of battle. And finally, what is AdventureQuest 3D without classes and the ability to change classes? So we also included class change cards. All of your heroes are going to start the game off with no class, so you're going to have to use a class change card to give them a class to be able to do additional damage. Otherwise, they're just going to be doing the base damage that's already on their cards. Okay, so let's talk about mechanics. We're not going to get specifics in terms of numbers, but how it works is you would have a starting amount of HP and a starting amount of mana. Each player will start with 6 champions or 6 heroes, and the first person to deplete their opponent's HP obviously wins the battle. Okay, so let's talk about how damage will work. So each of these hero cards has an attack and a defense stat associated with it. Now these can be modified with equipment cards, but we'll not get into that. What you want to do to deal damage is use a hero that has a higher amount of attack than your opponent's defense. For example, you can see Magic Miner has 3 attack and 4 defense, but Gold Raven has 5 attack and 2 defense. If I were to use Gold Raven to attack Magic Miner, then the damage calculation, or the damage that you would take, would be the difference, which would be 2. So you take 2 damage. And that attack, the numbers that are on top of the card, is how much it's going to cost you in terms of mana. So all of these cards, the equipment cards, the hero cards, they all have mana cost associated with them. So you're going to want to manage your mana wisely. As for how drawing and stuff works in terms of how many cards you can play at a time, you're going to have a stack of equipment cards and spell cards as your deck, and you're going to draw cards every turn, and you're going to use those cards to play. But as for heroes, you only have the 6 heroes that you start with, so make your choice wisely. If you guys think this is a cool concept, let me know down in the comments below. Shout out again to Magic Miner and Parzival but Different. They are amazing and they've been exceptionally fun to work with. And a reminder that this is not an official card game. This is just something that we as players were working on for fun. And you can take these designs and use them in your own way to have fun with your friends, as long as you don't claim that's official or anything. But yeah, that's it for now. I was going to work on an animation video for this, but I figured I'd see how the reception is first. If you guys think it's cool, I'll definitely think of doing something like that. Also, I've started streaming again on Twitch, so feel free to check me out there and we could discuss. Until the next time, stay safe, be happy, and meow. Bye guys.